Alright guys, if you want the chance to win some custom printed minifigure parts, all you have to do is leave a like on the video, comment down below, make sure you guys are subscribed to the YouTube channel. I'll be giving some of these away in next week's video. Okay guys, welcome back to episode 12 of building the Vietnam battle in Lego. Now today's going to be an awesome day. We got an order of parts in from BrickLink. I talked about what I ordered in last week's video, which was episode 11. You can check that out up in the card section there. But we're probably going to start by going over and taking a look at the parts I got. And basically my goal for this week's episode is to get this section done. So you can see all those blue bricks and some of the red and yellow filler bricks that we used in there. I want to get this whole front hill to look like this over here, where you can't see it and it's perfectly smoothed out and looks good. Then what I also want is to start laying out all these plates here. We talked about this in the last section of last week's video, but these plates aren't actually pushed down. They're just sitting on top, and that's kind of for me to lay it out and see and visualize how I want it. But we're gonna finalize that, and we're gonna actually start connecting these plates down and start working on the rice field. So I'm really excited. This episode's gonna be packed with content, so stick around and let's go ahead and go take a look at the parts that I got in. Let's see, I got those in yesterday, so let's go take a look. Okay guys, so I got in that BrickLink order I was talking about. These came from Georgia, and we got a couple different parts here. So we've got, I believe it's like 200. These are just 2x4 plates in green. So these are going to be very useful for making that sloping transition, you know, not as steep, and just make it look better. So that's why I bought so many of these. And then I also, so I kind of went through their store and I was like, you know what, if we're going to be buying some of these, we might as well buy some more green parts. So I picked up, I think this was only like $3 worth of 2x2 bricks. I don't know where I would use those, but it's nice to have. Same thing here, this is a couple dollars worth of 1x2 bricks. Thought I'd pick those up. I think there's like 50 in each bag. I bought some 1x2 tiles in green just for potential detailing. It's nice to have tiles versus plates, so I think that's a couple dollars worth of tiles. Once again, just trying to, you know, expand my collection of green parts as well in the process of doing this. And then I also bought, these are like the two main parts here that I bought were some of these 1x2s. These are great for detailing. I should have bought some 1x1s. I might have to make another order, but this order I think was only like $35. That was with $8 shipping, so the order itself was really closer to like $30, I want to say, like in parts. So this is supposed, I need to check, but I thought this was supposed to be 200. I don't think this looks like 200, so I'm gonna have to double check that. I might go through and count these just to make sure that I got everything, but we're gonna go ahead and start using these and putting these parts to work. And so let's go ahead and go do that. Okay, I just wanted to give you guys a quick close-up of something that I'm working on here. So I'm kind of bouncing all over the place, and I'm realizing that, so I'm trying to stay to kind of a consistent pattern here as far as the workflow of building this goes. So it's kind of hard to see because everything's so green now. It's really hard to see the different shades, but basically what I'm doing is I'm taking 4x6 plates and I'm gonna do this bottom row first. So this is like the main layer of the mock, and then we're gonna start working on this merge right here from the base layer to the first plate that's elevated in green. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking these 4x6 plates and I'm pushing them directly onto this base about 2 studs away. If I move the camera, about 2 studs away, and I'm doing that all the way down. So you can see I'm placing these plates about 2 to 3 studs away from this first brick, and I'm doing that all the way down. So you can see that there. So that's the first step. Then the second step is I take another plate. I normally take like a 1x2 or some other plate. I put it in the back. That way it'll give this support so it can't do this. And I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna put those like this. And I'm gonna do that all the way around. And now the next step, once I get all that done, is I'll come in with like a 2x6 or a 2x4 or maybe even another 4x6, and I'll come in and I'll put those on the edge, the back edge of that 4x6 that I just showed you, and that will hide the rest of the filler brick. So that's kind of how I'm going through and doing this. It's kind of hard to show on camera. I just kind of do it by just by feel. I just start doing it. So I wanted to show that. Hopefully that helps you guys out. But basically, like I said, first base layer of plates, a couple studs away from this. Then you do another one that's about, you know, if I grab this. So you put this on the base layer, then I do about something like this. So that gives us some elevation, and then this back plate gives this top plate here so it can't pivot down, and then you'll be putting one more like this, and that will complete the elevation and hide that filler brick. So that's kind of what I'm doing, just all the way down. So I hope that helps someone, and I'm just gonna keep working on this, and I'll come back if I have any more little tips or tricks or when I'm done. So let's go ahead and keep working. So I had bought a bunch of 2x2 bricks and 1x2 bricks, thinking might as well, you know, try to get some more green parts in my collection while I'm building this MOC, and I wasn't really sure what I would use these for, but turns out these 1x2s especially, every now and then I'll use a 2x2, but they're great for filling in gaps. So for example, like right there, that's a 2x2. Like I can take this 2x2, put it in right there. I can take this 1x2, put it in right there, and then let's see, looks like I need one more there, and I gotta finish plating right here. But it just helps fill in those little gaps. Like there's a 1x2 there, there's another one there. So it's just a little bit of, you know, every now and then you might need one of those bricks. Like I can just see right here, like I could put a brick right there. It doesn't look that good, but you know what I mean. So I thought, you know, if you're building a MOC and you know you're going to need certain color bricks, like for example Vietnam, going to need a lot of greens, a lot of tans, dark tans, browns. But let's say you're building a desert MOC, you're going to need lots of normal tan, dark tan, maybe some browns. So if you're placing BrickLink orders or buying anything, just try to buy some more parts to expand your collection at the same time. It's really helpful, and you never know when you're going to need some of those parts. So I just thought I'd throw that in there. I'm almost done with this. I'm going to keep working on it, and I'm going to come back when it's finished. Okay, it is done, and this is what it looks like, and it looks great in my opinion. It looks really natural as you can get with Lego. It looks, you know, just like a good hill. It's got perfect curves, and it just overall, you know, everything's solid. There's no like points, you know, when you're working with plates, if you push down on them, sometimes they'll cave in. This is pretty much rock solid, so I'm really happy with that. So now what we're going to work on is this section right here. This is where we want the rice fields to go. Now I have a couple ideas, and the more I got to think about it, I started changing up some of my ideas and thoughts about this. So I was originally going to do 4 rice fields that were pretty large, but the problem with that is for all the rice fields we need to use these 1x1 transparent green parts. Those are expensive. This is like a $75 bag of parts, and I don't even think that will cover up one of these. So I'm not spending hundreds of dollars on making that. So what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking this back section, make that completely green. Potentially make this section, basically I'm thinking of making both these sections completely green. So just taking these plates and just filling in all of this right here. Make these 2 front sections rice fields, and then have a giant tree line right here, and then have like a napalm strike, and then have just enough room for the helicopter to be landing right where it is right now, and then have rice fields up here. I think that will look really cool. So that's kind of my thought process. Let me know what you guys think of that in the comments below, but for sure we're probably going to have to do both these back sections green, which is totally okay, and yeah, it just is what it is. The other alternative is we could switch it up, and we could do something like, I don't know, make this one green and this one green, and then do 2 adjacent, or not adjacent, diagonal rice fields. That'll, you know, switch it up a little bit, but I'm still going to think about that. But for now, I'm definitely going to start by making this back corner green, so I'm going to go ahead and work on that now. So I'm starting with these 4x6 plates in this back right corner, and I'm going to here. This is just kind of the mid section of these rice fields, so I'm going to basically do all of this right here with these plates. I should have plenty of these, but I was thinking, do I really want to do it like all green, or should I try to mix it up and do some spots with dark green, maybe reddish brown, and some other, I don't know, like dark tan or something, and do some little spots? But I'm thinking, you know, that would be nice, but it'd really make, you know, putting these down a lot harder, because if I did like, you know, little detailed spots like right there, then I have to start using like smaller detailing plates to go around those, and that just causes a lot of problems. So what I'm thinking is, I'm just going to lay these down, and then I could do any of that detailing on top of it. And you got to keep in mind, a lot of this you're not going to see the bottom. You're not actually going to see this green. You're just going to see a little bit of it, because like I said, there's going to be a lot of grass and trees on top of it. So I'm trying to think that through. I think I'm just going to keep working working at it like I am now, but that is something I've been thinking about and considering, so I just wanted to point that out for you guys. So I'm going to get these laid down. Hopefully I have enough. I might have one more bag somewhere down there, but I'll have to check. But let's go ahead and use those up first. Okay guys, this is what I got going on. I got all these plates down, so this is how I like it back there, because we'll have room for, if I take the helicopter, it'll sit somewhere like right here, and I think that'll look really good. So my one question is, I'm trying to figure out is, do I want to do 2 rice fields? So here's the deal. I have just enough. I believe there's 1,600 1x1s in here. I did the math and I did the rough calculations. If I wanted to do like you see here, so all those little 4, or let's see, it'd be 8 total squares there that you see would be filled in with those pieces to make it look like the water. I don't know if I like the look of this having like 2 up front. I think it looks too like symmetrical. It doesn't look right. So I'm trying to think, do I want to move one of these to over there and then have this be also a blank spot? The problem with that is that's going to screw up my idea of having a tree line back here and doing like a napalm strike. Now, I could do the napalm strike somewhere else. I could do it back here. I could do it up front here if this was a blank one and that was a rice field. 2 rice fields there and a blank one here. I'm just really trying to figure that out. So I'm not sure how long this video is. I'm probably going to go start editing this and check. If it's that long, it's going to be a poll. So basically, I need your guys' opinion in the comments down below. What do you think I should do here? Should I keep it how it is right now? Should I move 1 rice field back there? So we're probably going to do a poll right up there. It's going to be kind of a complicated poll, but basically we have, let's do 2 or 3 options. So the first option would be leave it how it is right now. Then the second option is move this one back there and have 2 diagonally. So 1 rice field there and 1 rice field there. So take this cross, move it back there like that, and have a blank space here. Or the third option is, I guess that's not really, there's no third option, so it's just those 2. Either leave it the same, move this one over there, or I guess I'll put a third option, and the third option will be something else if you guys don't like either of those options. So let me know in the comments. Make sure you guys take that poll, and I'm going to keep working on the mock with what I can, and then we'll probably do a couple more things. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So one other thing, I was looking through this plate bin. This is kind of plates, bricks, just a little bit of everything. Found some of these larger. These are 8x8 plates in green. Those will be great because I am kind of running low on these. I have plenty. I did the math originally when I ordered those plates. I should have enough plates, so if I wanted to, I could basically cover over 2/3 of the mock with those plates, plus a couple hundred more, because I knew that like when you do elevation like this and back here, a lot of them get kind of doubled up and stacked on top of each other, and it's not utilizing the full square footage or square studdage of the plates. So I'm glad I found some more of these. These I'll probably use like in here somewhere. And once again, I still have a bunch of these 2x4s, so that's good. But I just wanted to keep you guys kind of updated on what the parts are looking like. Here's another. I drew this up while I was eating lunch today. This is what the mock looks like now. We have the 2 rice fields there, and then we have a tree line there. We have the helicopter there, and then we could do a napalm strike right there. The problem is that looks too close to the helicopter. Like, that's not realistic. There wouldn't be a napalm strike that close to a, you know, Marines and whatnot. So I'm still playing around with that idea. The other option, like I talked about in a previous clip, was move this here. So we'd have 2 blank spots here and do the napalm strike maybe down here. So that's a potential option. I personally think that might look better, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Okay guys, we're going to be picking the winner from episode 11 here, so let's randomly pick this winner. We do this 3 times, and the third person is the winner as always. Bad Wolf, looks awesome, keep it up. Guess what, Bad Wolf, you're the winner from last week's episode 11. So all you have to do, shoot me an email through my website with your address, name, zip code, all that good stuff. We can figure this out, and I can get you that prize out to you. Alright guys, let's go back to the mock, talk about a couple more things. Alright guys, that's going to do it for episode, let's see, 12 of Building Vietnam in Lego, and I'm really excited about this mock. It's starting to look like Vietnam. Now that we have so much green done, we have this, pretty much everything here back is done, other than obviously the detailing and like all the shrubs and grass and trees and whatnot. But it's really starting to look like Vietnam. I'm really excited about it, and Hopefully by next week's video, next episode, which will be next Sunday, we'll have a better idea of what we want to do down here. Make sure you guys take that poll up in the card section and help me decide what we want to do here. I'm kind of stumped, but I think I have a plan in my head, but I want to see what you guys think before I go ahead and execute on that plan. So guys, once again, thank you for the continuous support on the YouTube channel. We've been growing pretty freaking fast, so I'm really happy with that, and I'm really grateful and thankful to all the fans out there. So all I ask you guys is to go tell one friend, refer me to another friend that might like this channel, and tell them to come subscribe. And we're going for 75,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I think we might be able to hit 80 if we really push. So let's try to do that, guys. And I'll probably do a pretty insane giveaway once we hit that milestone. So guys, once again, I post every Tuesday, Thursdays, and then every Sunday is a mock video, so definitely check those out. I'll put the link to last episodes right there, and I'll put the complete playlist right there, so if you want to go back and watch some of the older episodes, you can go ahead and do that. And then also subscribe by clicking right there if you haven't already. Alright guys, stay safe, stay out of trouble, have a great day, and I'll see you next time.